you're gonna hate this, aren't you? Sunday, which is 7th day on the diet, weighed in at another 0.4 kilos down, but I weighed in later on in the morning than usual, so can't really fully go off that. So if I stick on this number for another day, it doesn't really bother me.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
You alright?
Come on, short stuff. You wanna? Oh, that was good, wasn't it? You crunch it already. Sniff it, sniff it, sniff it. Now take it. Monday the 1st, and just finished up the push session of the day, which was good, decent session. I had a question through Instagram. If you guys ever want to drop a question in the comments, I will of course get it through there, but majority of people seem to be asking them through Instagram, which is no problem. It's no problem. Anyway, so the question was how to progress strength better or quicker, more efficiently. And although there's a number of different methods for this, for myself I found that quite a few of my clients and myself have progressed in strength a lot better by doing things like top sets. So a top set is where you, as the name implies, you do some higher weight for a top set, and then you regress the weight, bring the weight down for a lower amount of reps with a lower amount of higher amount of reps with a lower amount of weight. So what that does is you're working in varied rep ranges, and the benefit of that, working in varied rep ranges, can be obviously you're progressing in strength on those first top sets, and then you're making volume on the down sets. So you're still getting progressive overload and hypertrophy. You're not just working in those strength rep ranges. You can still grow in strength rep ranges, but obviously the hypertrophy rep ranges are a lot better. Had to stop recording there because I was going for a kids park, and just a little bit weird if I'm recording in a children's park. Anyway, so for example, the top set and down set method today was flat dumbbell press, and my first 2 top sets was on 50 kilos for 7 reps and then for 6 reps, and then I took it down to 42.5 and then went for sets of 11, so 2 sets of 11. So I have to change arms quite a lot because the shoulders are burning. So that's the similar method that you could use for top sets, down sets, and it's kind of like a hybrid. You're working with strength rep ranges and also hypertrophy rep ranges, which we need to get stronger in order to elicit hypertrophy. So if we want to progress our lifts all the time, we need to, or not all the time, but we need to be able to progress our lifts with stronger numbers each time. Otherwise we're just adding more and more volume and we'll be in the gym for days. So not that that would be a bad thing, but it's just not very efficient. Good morning. It is Wednesday today, so yesterday there was nothing really to film. It was just a bit of a, you know, a bit of one of those days. I was busy with clients, did my normal training. There was no real opportunity to get out the camera, and there was just no point. I've been stuck on the same weight since the weekend because obviously I had that much lower weigh-in on the weekend. So I haven't dropped food at all yet. I'm still at quite a lot of food, so I'm thinking I might as well just drop food a little bit more. And I haven't introduced any cardio yet, so I might do some cardio. I might actually do that tomorrow morning, do some fasted cardio. No real science or magic about fasted cardio being better than regular cardio. It's just more convenient because I want to keep that cardio as far away from my training session, my weight training session, as possible, because I don't want that cardio to affect either my performance, so doing it beforehand, or my recovery, so doing it after. And we are on the same breakfast. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And if it's delicious, don't change it. It's diet hack time. Okay, still Wednesday. I am cooking up a little bit of food. There's a lot of cabbage in there. There's 100 grams of cabbage, which comes to diet hack number 1. Vegetables are your friend. Don't go mad on vegetables. Make sure you're not having too much fiber, but vegetables are very good to fill out a meal to make you feel more full. Next, anything pickled. Anything pickled is fantastic, and whoever says not is a liar. Pickled beetroot, delicious, sweet, full of goodness. Pickled cucumber, delicious. Next, we're moving around the kitchen rather fast. Squash, again, satisfies a sweet craving. So this is 0 sugar squash, and if you use 1 part per 100 ml, it's 2 calories. 2 calories. If I was to drink 100 ml of this, which you never really do, it would only be 21 calories. So a bit of squash in some water, delicious. Another sweet craving smashed out of the park. Seasonings. Seasonings are boss. This is a burger seasoning. It tastes like a burger. It is genius and it is delicious. 0 calories. This is a fish and chicken seasoning. It is delicious. 0 calories. This is a barbecue rub. Delicious. No calories. Seasonings, pickled things, squashes, and volume, food volume when you're dieting. All good stuff. I'm starting to move my carbohydrates around a little bit more, as during the night, past couple of nights, it's been getting to about 11, 12 o'clock and I'm getting a little bit of a rumble in the stomach, which is kind of ridiculous with the amount of food that I'm on. But deficit is still a deficit. No matter how much food you're on, you're still in a deficit. So I moved a little bit of carbs away from my lunch and dinner and put it a little bit more towards my final meal before bed, because sleep is very important. Steps have been about 10 to 12,000 at the moment. Some days have gone a little bit over 12, only like 13, 14, but not intentionally, it's just happened. That's been it really. I'm quite keen to get the weight to fall a little bit faster. It's not always the best thing to do to drop weight fast, but I've only got a few weeks until my first photo shoot and then 6 weeks until the big photo shoot, so you know, we will see. I'll see what I want to do. Let's see what tomorrow's weigh-in is before we make any decisions. Yep, time to introduce some cardio. Yes, I did that stupid thing where people set up the camera and then get out and then get back in the car. So cardio is done. I didn't do anything crazy. It was 400 calories for just 30 minutes. So incline walking and then on the treadmill for a little bit of medium intensity jogging / running. I prefer to do more style of like low intensity and medium intensity for like a longer period. Not because I enjoy it more, but because it's better for like recovery and possibly muscle retention. So yeah, well, recovery and performance are going to be affected, so it will affect your actual muscle retention, because if you can't train as hard and you're not recovering as well, you will lose. So let's go get some food. And we're back with breakfast. I'm wearing the same top. I got a vest underneath. This is a nice like over the top layer, so yeah, that's why I wear it so often. We've got the OG eggs, egg whites and ketchup, and I'm out of frozen berries, forgot to get some, so remind me later, and I've instead got banana. So okay, just off to a couple of clients' houses to go and train them, and then we will be going in for a push session. I don't know what it is, but something about doing cardio first thing in the morning just gets me energized. All my clients have said, like, what's wrong with you? I feel like you're punishing me even more, which is not a bad thing.
Come on. Yeah. Good. Yep. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yeah, good. Couldn't have done any of those without you. No? No. They're fucking big boys here. No. Yeah. Good. Come on. Yeah, good. Sit, boy. Don't touch it!